Hello, back with another episode of Camera Talk. Episode 5, yes sir, yes sir. So this one's gonna be just piggybacking off of my story that I had posted, where I was basically talking about God, making the changes in your life and everything like that. And what I meant by changes is more so removing certain people and clearing out and making space for what is to come, you know, that you may not see at that point in time, right? So, like, for example, when it comes to removing people, right, this could be someone that was close, this can be just an acquaintance or a friend, but sometimes whenever people are removed from our lives, we may question the reason behind it. We may ask God why, we may think it is wrong or that shouldn't have happened, but in the long run, you start to see and realize the reason that God removed that person for you in the first place. Because sometimes as you're elevating and maturing and growing in life, God makes space for new opportunities and new people. And sometimes if you're elevating but other people in your life isn't, God isn't gonna allow those people to hinder you if you're on the up and up. So that's basically what I was getting at with my story, with my thread, was that God is going to make the changes within your life so you can elevate, you can be better and everything like that. And sometimes those changes may be more personal and may be sad, because it's like you could fall out with a friend, no longer talk to someone that you really known for a while, but it's a reason behind that. God is elevating you and bringing you bigger and better opportunities and everything like that. And sometimes not everyone can come along that journey with you if they're not making an effort to grow and elevate as well. So that's what I noticed. And then I noticed the blessings started coming in as certain things were being removed. Stop talking to certain people, stop associating with certain people. Had to set boundaries and remove certain people out of our lives, speaking from like family and everything like that, because we're elevating in life, and we can't be stifled by others because they don't want to do the same, or they're stuck on an old version of you, or they're stuck in the same ways and not trying to make no new improvements, right? So that is one way that God will make changes in your life for the betterment, to set you up for success and everything, by possibly removing people, removing you from certain jobs, certain places that and everything like that. But it's all for the betterment, it's all for the positive, because. And then another thing that I think about is that the reason why an important person may have been removed from your life is the fact that, hey, you don't hear the conversations and what's being discussed away from you, right? Only God truly knows what is going on at all times, right? So you may be feeling like this person that's in your corner right now is genuinely for you, but God knows the conversations that's how other people and what goes on behind closed doors to know that that person truly isn't for you. So, and then after they are removed, you may be questioning like, dang, why did that person go out of my life, but then when you take the time to sit and reflect, you realize that God was removing that person so you can elevate. Like, for example, if you're moving up in your job, right, or your circle in general is just elevating and moving up, right, but you have this one person that isn't really doing anything, or is stuck in their ways, or doesn't want to make any changes because what they're doing currently isn't working, God's gonna remove that person from your life because you are making the effort to be better and everything like that, but they're not. And you guys can't mesh anymore. You guys aren't on the same paths. You guys aren't have the same mindsets, the mentality no more. You know, they differ. So because of that, they have been removed. And because of that, you know, God sets up and puts you in places and situations and have you meet new people that aligns with what it is that you want to do in life, what it is that, you know, your mindset, you know, your goals and aspirations, all of that, you know. So I say all that to say, don't question or really feel down or bad on the fact that certain people has to be removed, because God is doing it for a reason, for a great reason. You know, he's setting you up for greatness. He's not setting you up for failure. He's not removing that person for no reason to just bring you pain and distraught. No. He knows that because you're making the constant effort to improve and better and change your life, you can't have people in your corner that isn't on the same wavelength and path as you. And sometimes, you know, we may be hard-headed and still hold on to that connection, you know, because hey, it may be all you know, or it's genuine. But if that person is hindering you and doing more harm than good, they need to be removed, and God will do that accordingly. That's one thing that I had learned, or that I had realized as we were just receiving blessings, because, you know, after certain people were removed, and, you know, certain then mindsets changed, we started to notice that's when the blessings were coming in, and that's when things were getting even better, because we're making the effort to elevate, and God isn't going to put you in the wrong situations or around the people that he knows isn't good for you and isn't going to not be beneficial, but more so add to your life, you know. So yeah, don't you know, feel bad or question when God is making the changes necessary for the betterment of your life and for you, you know, because he has your best interest at heart, and it's to set you up for greatness. So yeah, episode 5, Camera Talk. God's changed us. I think that's a decent. I think that's a pretty good title, you know. Or I might switch it, you know, and everything like that. But yeah, you know, don't look at it in a negative way. Look at it in a positive sense. That God is removing those people, those situations, and removing me from certain places for the betterment of my life, because I myself am choosing to follow that path of elevation. So yeah, have a great evening, because you know, daylight is slowly diminishing, but yeah, have a good one. Yeah, always be thankful that you get to see another day. Boom. Camera Talk, episode 5.